Hey there. Now, in case you might be wondering what's going on with your life right now, well, it's hard to explain, but we're gonna step away from that because welcome back to ESC-DN. And yes, this channel will have a slight change in the name because something big is going to happen on January 31st. You're going to find out even more very soon. I'm of course about to move on from my past. That is, of course, Gypsy Yashi, because my past doesn't even work in this time anymore because it's rather stressful, it's rather annoying, it's rather egotistical, and it's made my family not so happy, and even my neighbors. So I have to apologize for this, but it's basically for the safe and best of my career in the next couple of weeks or days. And I have a exam to handle on Thursday and Friday, so I must review a lot. But anyways, with that out of the way, welcome everyone to my long-awaited Vidbir 2026 ranking, which I'm gonna rank all the 10 songs in the series with the Ukrainian national selection. I'm gonna do it from lowest to highest. So let's get started. So Shkuka Riba, and yes, I have to butcher my Ukrainian for this with Moya Semia. So the song is decent enough, but nothing else to say about this. It was decent. The vocals are okay, but B minus for that. Number 9 is the Aliens with an E and another L, with Calling Whispers. A very decent rock song, but still interesting. I really love that they have a female vocal in this. So a female vocalist, so B plus. Also B plus is number 8, Loud with Lightkeeper. And this is just basically your ordinary Christian contemporary song. Yeah, of course. But and the Eurovision kind of thing. But anyways, number 7, Mr. Vale with Do or Done, which is an A minus tier of a song, which is impressive. I really like the chorus. It's just impressive, and they even have this, whatever this thing is. I think this downtown, whatever this thing is, but interesting to have that. So great song, A minus. Number 6, Melodi, who's returning from last year. I think they're the second placer. Hold on. Sounds like it is Melodi indeed, with Misi. They placed second last year, I think, if I remember correctly, with that song, and only lost to Silver Bloods, who represented Ukraine last year in Basel. But anyways, that was a decent follow-up to Misi, or Misi, if you wanted to pronounce it correctly. But yeah, I really kind of like the vocals, though. So yeah, Valeria Force with Open Our Hearts, also an A minus kind of a song, also beautiful, but the vocals is indeed a powerhouse. Now, we already know that Kayad's Hertzy is A tier, but I had to give a little more info about this. This song is okay, but even though it did win the wild card, yes, I'm talking about the wild card that this song has been directly went from, well, it did manage to knock out Monfia and the ranks, so yeah. But Kayad, despite coming back to the contest 1 year after they have participated, that's alright. And of course, we have the top 3. Monocate, a solo project by Go Ace's vocalist with the song Tut, in which you can spell it as T-U and T, O and Cyrillic, with the U being stashed out by a Y-like letter. But yeah, Tut is basically the usual song that has basically the likes of Go Ace's Shum and Solove, but at least the song has a couple of Go A elements into this, but the focus is alright, and the lyrics is decent though. So yeah, number 2 is Lileka with Rhythm, an A plus kind of a song. This gives me Wasted Love vibes already, for some reason. You get her operatic voice, and for some reason, it didn't even have the same energy as Wasted Love. It lacked the, the part at the end, but it's just basically your crescendo thing, but whatever. Beautiful song, but yeah. And a fan favorite, and that's what we made it. We have Jerry Hale with Catharticus Prayer, which is the fan favorite in this year's contest. And here's a little note. Jerry Hale did participate in 2024 in Malmo with Alyona with Teresa and Maria. And she did try to participate in Vidbir in the past couple of years. I think the most recent ones was in 2023 and 2024, the latter in which they won with Alyona. And now she came back for the 2026 edition. Interesting. And this song has the same amount of elements as Teresa and Maria, upset in a uh, more deeper tone. And that's a lot because this song has, a lot of spoken words and a couple of rap stuff. But at least the chorus is so orchestric and a lot. But I really like the overall tone of the song, which makes sense for a Jerry Hill song. So A plus. And that's it for Vidbir 2026, which will be around, I think, February 7th, or if I remember correctly, I think February 7th, which is a Saturday. And yeah, nothing else much to add about Vidbir, except all the entries are basically Ukrainian fare. All the songs are okay, but still great. But I really like the overall energy of all those 10 songs in this year's Vidbir. But oh well, at least Susprin Ukraine has done exactly easily and over the past couple of years. But they have continuously getting better and better. So I hope you can continue do that Susprin Ukraine. There's a lot to talk about. So yeah, so Vidbir will be on February 7th, Saturday, at I think. Hold on, I think it was 1800 or 2100 CET. Let me look up. It was. Oh, from what I can look at the ESC calendar that I screenshotted, QT support, it wasn't going to have any schedule yet. But I hope so. It was 1800 CET or 2100 CET. But maybe sometimes it was 1800 or 1700. But we'll see about that. But for now, this will be it for my Vidbir ranking video. In the next couple of days, I'll be doing my rankings for all the other national selections. I have officially finished ranking all of the songs in this first semi-final of Eurovizija.LT. And yes, I have ranked all 8 songs. And I have also ranked some snippets of das Deutsche Finale, which is the German national selection handled by SWR, not NDR anymore, because NDR decided to give up to SWR after the 2025 contest. And yeah, so far it was great. It's basically Chasash ESC 2025 fair, but yeah, the quality is okay, a little bit more than I expected. And also I did so far ranked on the Melodi Grand Prix entries, of course, the Norwegian national selection. So far I've ranked all 8 from the direct finalists, and I so far I'm yet to rank all the wildcard entries in this year's MGP. From Emmy, who represented Ireland last year. Oh boy, in Ireland, hopefully you can return for next year's contest if Israeli situation doesn't even work anymore. Well, there was a lot to talk about, and of course, a lot of things to talk about. Of course, we hopefully, and also God Ministers coming back to the contest if they manage to do so. I think my only 2 hosts were either Emmy or God Minister featuring Thomas Jensen or others. So we'll see about that. And also, I also started ranking on the UMK entries this year, the Uden Musikin Kipailu. So far, I have ranked 3 of them. I think 3, Komiat Edda and Pat Park Conan and Linda Lampenos. And I'm yet to rank Sinka Monte and Antti Palonen. And also, I'm yet to rank. So far, I have ranked half of the entries in this year's Wielki Final Polski's Kwalifikacji, the Polish national selection. And I have yet to rank all the remaining 4. And also, Vienna Calling, so far I only ranked the reference stomp. But for now, that will be it for today's video here on ESC-DN. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And we'll see you in my Eurovizija.LT semi-final 1 ranking video.